I kind of have to apologize in advance for any awkwardness that's gonna come across. I always feel awkward when I know my husband's listening, so it just makes me feel weird. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And it's already an awkward time, okay? People don't want to shake each other's hands. People don't want to hold the door for you. People want to don't say bless you. They just look at you like you have the plague, and then they run away. So it's already an awkward time, so it's just gonna fit right in, okay? Not gonna worry about it. What's up, guys? It's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a notification when I upload my videos. So I'm going to do this real quick today because I'm really excited about April. So I kind of want to just wrap this March thing up and reveal to you my April setup, which is going to be next Monday. I'm already going to go ahead and say that I'm not going to be able to finish it by Sunday. So Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I always do my monthly live plan with me's as a live premiere. So come and join us in the chat. But in the meantime, here is my video of me planning the last 3 weeks of March. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all staying safe out there, washing your hands. What better time, though, really, than being in quarantine to do your nails? Check these St. Patty's Day nails out. This is called Luck of the Stylish. I actually filmed this on St. Patty's Day, so I had to rock the St. Patty's nail. There's like a checkered pattern, a polka dot with a shamrock. They all have a glittery finish. I mean, there's so much detail in all these nails. I can't get over it. No dry time at all. You've got to try them. Link is in the description as always. So let's get right on into my planning. Don't quite know what was up with me, but I just accidentally stopped filming a couple times, but luckily for you, you only missed me filming some lines and I think a little bit of one crown, and that's it. I don't know. I was really tired when I did this, and I hate doing any sort of bullet journaling when I'm tired because it never is my best work, and I don't know, I just hate it. It bugs me. See? And oops, it magically just got done just like that. No big deal. Alright, so I've done this format before multiple times. I think my first time was back in December, and I don't know, I think everybody that bullet journals, once you get a weekly spread that you love the layout of, you use it quite often. I have about 3 or 5 different layouts that I just love, and I always like to use those at least once a month, for when you're lacking inspiration and can't think of anything unique. It's always good to have those, in the back of your mind. And then on the left, you save a box for your decoration. Like for December, it was snowflakes. This month, it's crowns. Yeah, so I really do like this setup. It's easy. I always seem to have plenty of room. I have room for the Saturday and Sunday, and not just, a box for the weekend, which I love. And then I also have room for the calendar at the top. And then I also have room for my notes, which I always like to have a things that are coming up this week and a things that are coming up next week section, just to sort of remind me of all the important must do things. Just helps when I'm filling out my daily to-dos. And this is where I always put them in my weeklies. My weeklies are my end-all, be-all for me in the bullet journal system. I could not go on without my weeklies. It's where I do the heart of my planning. So real easy. This one's already pretty much done. Just drew some pretty simple crowns, and then I added a cute nice little lettering for the word March, and then some fancy little, I don't even know what you call those there at the bottom. They just look fancy and royal, or I don't know. One says this week and one says next week. And then for an added little touch, I'm just drawing a white line on the inside of the word March. And then I also did a little gold outline on the outside of it as well. And I like it. I think the word March really pops in this page, and absolutely love it. Alright, so now we are coming up to the second to last week of March, the last week I'm going to be doing in this video, and I really kind of got stuck on this. I really wanted to do the tall box, like the tall vertical boxes, and you know, I always do horizontal spreads, and I wanted to do vertical ones and make it look like a castle, but I just couldn't quite figure out how I wanted to do it to make it unique and not just, you know, rectangles with triangles on top of them, if that makes sense. And then I got the brilliant idea to just throw a couple of my, like, I don't know, famous watercolor clouds, if you call them. I say they're famous, but they're really not. I just absolutely love them. They're so easy to do. I've done them in quite a few of my Plan With Me's. I think I did them in my very first Plan With Me video ever. It was clouds, and I learned this awesome technique with the Tombos. And again, you don't need to watercolor at all. You don't even need to pick up any water. You just get a Tombow blending palette or even a plastic bag if that's what all you have, and you know, just pick cloud-like colors, you know, blues, purples, pinks, and light blues and pinks at that, and then just grab your colorless blender and then just pick that color up right off the blending palette and then just sort of color it into the cloud, and it gives it this really pretty watercolory look. I don't know, I've been doing this for a while. I did this like I said, it's one of my first, and then back in August, and whenever there's like something missing on the page, I'll just add some of these random pretty clouds because I just love them so much. They're so easy to do. I actually have a whole like video tutorial on how to do them with a little bit more depth and clarity, but it's one of my very first videos, so I may or may not link it in the cards. Okay, you know, quality wasn't the best back then, but we're working on it. Okay, we're Kimperfect. Then right as I was doing these clouds, I realized that I'm not leaving myself any room for any notes. I left myself a big cloud for the month, you know, so I could circle what week it was, but no, I had actually intended on 2 of those clouds being like one for next week and one for this week, all the things coming up like I always do, but didn't quite make them big enough, so I kind of just forgot. It happens. So let's take a quick look back on the 2 pages that I just did for now, and I cannot wait to show you next week. And that's it. I originally had planned to have 3 weeklies in this video, but it's just so happened to work out that the last week of March and then the first week of April, they're both going to be on one side of the page each, and I love when that happens because it really rarely ever happens when it's like half and half, so I can combine 2 themes. I've done this before, I think with like July and August. I did do that. It's always really fun, so I was going to include that in this video, but then that's going to give away my theme, so you're just going to have to wait for my extra special Play With Me next Monday. So I will see you guys then. In the meantime, I love you. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. You can also join me on all the things. I have everything linked down in the description below. I have a Patreon. And it finally has members. I did my first live stream and this week and it was so much fun. So I would appreciate it if you guys would just check it out. You don't even have to pay for anything. Just go and check it out and see if it looks like something you might be interested in. It's a great freaking time over on my Patreon. We have fun, I will tell you that. And I have a new Facebook group, and I want to change my name again. Dun dun dun. We already had this talk, okay. But if you're friends with me on Instagram or Facebook, then you kind of already know where my head's at with this. I just don't want to be stuck to the whole bullet journal niche of just planning only. I just want to be a creator, like, Kimberly Creates or Kimperfect Creations or something of that nature, because I don't want to be stuck to just the planning thing, because then I feel like if I don't do that, then I'm somehow betraying the planner community. Or if somebody's like, coming to my channel looking for a planning video, and then I have, I don't know, like watercolor tutorials, I just don't want to label myself as anything but just creating stuff, because I don't know, I have some fun things in mind for my channel coming up. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments of what a good name should be. Right now I'm going with Kimberly's Creations, or that's what I think I'm gonna go with. But should I spell it with a C or a K? Because the K would be cool because Kimberly, but then I feel like I would get lost in the sea of content because creation is spelled with a K and not a C. So it's like a double-ended sword. This whole freaking YouTube thing's a headache. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about that down below, and I would really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.